All right. What's good? What's up? What's good? What's up? I was a little loud and I was like, let me tune it down because I was doing it way too much. I'm over here just hooting and hollering, doing way too much. So I just finished the week, right? I just finished the week. But it's only Thursday, so tomorrow though, right, I'm gonna do this. I don't know if I should record this, whatever, but I'm gonna do this. Basically, I have to answer these questions, but I'm not doing it today because I want something to do tomorrow, like, for him or whatever. I want to do something like, obviously every day he's gonna be included in the morning and stuff like that. I just feel like if I do this today, then I'm not gonna have nothing to do tomorrow. Like, like I'm not gonna be able to, like, I'm not reading the Bible tomorrow because I'm taking a break, and then Monday, I'm starting a new week. I'm starting Numbers and Proverbs. Ooh, I'm starting Proverbs. I started Psalms though. I'm starting so many things at once. But that's why this book is really good, because I don't have to worry about like, oh, I'm gonna have to read this and read this at the same time. No. One day I'm gonna read this, next day I'm gonna read that. One day I'm gonna read this, and next day I'm gonna read that. So straight up, this book is really good. Make sure I cop it. I got this, I think, from Five Below. The Bible in 52 weeks, right? I got it. I was never using it, but now, obviously, since I read the Bible more, I use it, and it's been helping me. I just finished Psalm 7 through 10. It was really good. A main thing that I really just remember from it is to keep love in any circumstance that you are in, right? So we're gonna just start it off like this. Let me put the camera down. Start it off like this, right? It says, where's that at? Oh, that wasn't from freaking Psalms. That was from 1 Corinthians 13. I'm tripping. That's why you see what I said last video? I do not remember my scriptures. I just be saying, like, But that is one thing that I did learn, though. To keep love in any circumstance. It says 1 Corinthians 13:7. Love never gives up, never loses faith. Love never gives up, never loses faith. It's always hopeful and endures through every circumstances, right? So make sure that you keep that love. I said through any argument, fight, and disagreement, love should still be placed in your heart for one another. Love should still stay in your heart. Do not say you hate somebody just because of this little thing, because you speak little things and you might not think it mean nothing, but you speaking from, you speaking some evil things, from an evil heart. You know what I'm saying? For you to say you hate somebody because they ate your food. That's crazy. That doesn't make sense in a way. Like, you can't say you hate somebody just because they ate the food you hate. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you still love that person. Make sure that love is still in your heart for that person. Love should just be, like, who doesn't love? Like, I love people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hate people sometimes, but I love them. But I truly don't really hate people. I just sometimes just don't understand them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't, people are just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But, through any argument, fight, disagreement, make sure that love stays in your heart for your sister, brother, mother, father. It says to honor your mother and honor your parents, honor your mother and your father. Whether what happened, whether they put you through, don't think about anything that they put you through as not to not think about it. It's like, I need to just stop talking real quick. Okay. It says to honor your father and your mother, right? Honor your parents. Whatever they did to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying not to think about your childhood trauma. Obviously, think about your childhood trauma and give it up to God. But what I'm saying is, don't use that to just, oh, I hate you, right? At the end of the day, it's their one time at life, right? At the end of the day, they grew up with wrongful, wicked parents as well. So they just reflect on how their parents used to treat them, And I know it's not an excuse for them. They obviously, once you go through stuff like that, you should take that and learn from it. But I guess that's not how they grew up, so you just need to accept that. and just deal with them in the most peaceful way you can do it. If their pride goes to you and they tell you do these things and you don't do it, like my dad is very prideful. You know what I'm saying? If things don't go his way, he gets very aggressive. He gets really mad. He calls people disrespectful out their name, right? So sometimes you gotta just, like I said, just let God handle them and just do whatever they're telling you to do. If your parents ask you to wash the dishes, you don't feel like doing it, just doing it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that it's gonna be hard to just obey somebody you don't really like go to head to head with, but at the end of the day, that's the parents that God bless you with. That's the parents that God wants you to learn from. So you gotta just accept that your parents are this way because they're this way. They grew up this way. This is their first time being parents. You know, at the end of the day, so it's like, well, not technically not their first time because they have multiple children, but it's their first time in my life. So there's that. So that's what I gotta say for that, right? So I'm gonna start off with a Psalms. How many minutes? 6 minutes. I'm gonna start off with a Psalms verse, right? That I took in because I don't know, it just sounded so good, right? So Psalm 7:14 says, "The wicked conceive evil; they are pregnant with trouble and give birth to lies." I don't even think I need to explain that. It really just like it just says for itself. The wicked conceives evil; they are pregnant with trouble and give birth to lies. The wicked are always going to be wicked. They're always going to lie. They're going to curse. They're going to murder people. They're going to lie to people. They're going to set up people, plan to just hurt people and plan to just, you know what I'm saying? But what it also said, what I also learned from Psalms, I don't know if it was 6. No, it wasn't 6. It was either, I think, 8 or 9. I think so. In the middle, right? It says, the plans that the pit that they dig for other people, they end up falling into. You know, the plans that they end up to put people in trouble, they'll end up in that trouble. They'll end up in a situation they try to put others in. Because the people that walk with God and the Holy Spirit, whatever, the people that walk and that God gave wisdom to, the people that are wise, right? The wise people know they will just be aware of the trouble that is coming their way, because the enemy will make it so obvious. The enemy will just come to us and just try to attack us, right? Try to tempt us to go give into that evil that is trying to come our way. But because we are so wise, we're not even going to give in. We're not even going to pay attention. We're literally going to ignore it. We're not even about to give into that. So that's why they say that the pit that they try to dig up for us, we will never fall into unless we are not wise enough. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's really all I gotta say. The wicked conceive evil. They're evil. Don't fall for their tricks. The people that you know are evil, right? Everybody's wicked in this world. Everybody's wicked. I used to be wicked, but I'm going on this walk and I'm learning about myself while I'm in it. I'm learning about God and the way He thinks. I know Psalms 9:10. Those who know your name trust in you. For you, O Lord, do not abandon those who search for you. Ever since I called on Him, He have never left my side. I have never stopped coming to Him about anything. You know, ever since I started to. So once you search, you will find. Also said in Matthew 7:7, keep on seeking, you will find. Now all you have to do is keep that trust you approach Him with. You had enough trust to even come to Him about your problems. Why are you going to stop trusting Him after you pray to Him and things start coming your way? If anything, bro, that is a good sign. If you go to Him and these things keep coming to you, these evil things, like evil people just wants to come into your life or come back into your life all of a sudden and start, you start getting more into arguments or whatever. If anything, this is a good sign that God is working through you, right? God is putting you in situations to see if that trust is still there. You know what I'm saying? You came to Him trusting Him, knowing that He will help you during the problem and the things that you're going through, that you went to Him with. You know, if you're going to him because you're depressed, if you're going to him because you just got in a fight, if you're going to him because you just feel like you're not enough, if you're going to him because you're just mad and just anything that you go to him about, right? You trusted him, which is why you came to him. You know of him, which is why you came to him, right? So that trust that you approached him with, keep that just keep that every single day. Keep that every single day. Don't come to him one day and then feel like you have to just put yourself in this deep hole where you just feel all these things. No, once you come to him, you know, things are gonna keep coming your way, but that's why you continuously. It's like a cycle, right? Oh, I received this, I'm gonna give it to God. I received this, I'm gonna give it to God. I received this, I'm gonna give it to God. That's all you gotta do. And you'll just feel much better. You just feel better. A weight will just get off your shoulders. And you'll feel like you really got to deal with much because God will deal with it for you. Your part is just to go to him with these things. Your part is just to, I guess, be wise enough to just help yourself through these things. Allow him to give you the wisdom and that strength and that patience to, you know, find your way out of those things. Because his wisdom that he gives you is his wisdom. So he will know how to get you out of those things. He says himself, he will, through the temptations, he will find your way out. He will give you a way out. He will find a way out for you, right? So, what am I trying to say? Basically, yeah, just try to just, everything that you just received, just give it to him, and he will give you that wisdom back for you to just find your way out of the troubles and the, you know, trials and tribulations, everything, right? The difficult moments, right? And I want to put y'all on to this, right? To this scripture, right? Because ever since I read Matthew 7, first of all, that whole entire page just always just stuck to me for no reason. But this specific verse, right? It's Matthew 7:3. It says, "And why worry about a speck in your friend's eye when you have a log in your own?" And this is crazy that I'm now reading this, because once I read this verse, I thought about this painting that I seen on TikTok, where this guy basically, he painted himself pointing like this. He was pointing and then it was a log in his eye. We would always worry about what other people got going on. Worry about this person not doing this right, because we just, I don't know why we do that, but it's just, we would just worry about other people, judge other people and what they got going on and what they're using their life to, you know, do. But the whole time we're being hypocrites. Like, what are we doing that's best for ourselves? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to remember everything that he said. He was basically saying, in that whole thing, he was like, why worry about a speck in your friend's eyes when you have a log in your own, right? Then he said, I forget, bro. He said something about how can we help a friend get a speck out of their own eyes when you can't even see through your log. You can't even see through the log in your own. You know what I'm saying? You can't help other people if you can't help yourself. You can't tell people, oh, fix this about yourself, or tell people about themselves, and you either don't even know about yourself, or you know about yourself and don't even try to fix it yourself. We are just hypocrites. Hypocrites. He does not like that. That is wicked. We cannot be hypocrites, bro. If we are aware of what we need to fix, let's work on ourselves first and then try to help others. Because us trying to help others is just going to lead to either projection or just judgment, like wrongful judgment. Like, you know what I'm saying? It says also in Matthew 7, the first thing it says is, do not judge or you will be judged also. Like, if you judge others, you will also be judged. Now, if you treat others that's the second thing. It says, if you treat others as yourself, you will get that same reciprocation. Like, it will be reciprocation. Like, you treat others how you want to be treated, right? So, like I say, just treat others how you want to be treated. Do not judge others, or you will not be judged. You know what I'm saying? And worry about yourself before you worry about somebody else. Don't try to call people out on their stuff if you can't even call yourself out. Don't try to say, oh, you drinking too much. And then you next day drinking on hella bottles of Hennessy, Don Julio, like all that stuff. Like, don't be getting on people for doing things with their life if you literally doing the same thing, bro. None of you guys, you both, or you all, are not even going to God about these things. You guys are just doing things, thinking it's okay. Then these fake Christians be out there. Yeah, I'm talking y'all fake Christians be out there. I'm not even all the way in there, but I just know of you guys. Y'all be out there just doing all these stuff and then saying, oh, I believe in God, I do this, and then you go outside and do another thing. Like, y'all just be hypocrites and just be lying, bro. That's what he said, bro. They are pregnant with trouble and give birth to lies. Y'all give birth with nothing but lies, straight up. Stop all that lying, man. And yeah,